Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Sister stations.
Worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
Yeah, I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
Nico DLG.
And the energy this week is just flowing through me. I feel like Ultimate Warrior just shaking the ropes like crazy. I'm excited. I'm excited to be back.
Okay.
I'm excited to be back in the saddle.
Okay.
Captain has returned.
All right. All right. I dig it.
I dig it, sucker.
Dig it.
Catch us Facebook.com/Nerd Thug Radio. Interact with us. Say hi. Drop it a line. If you want a t-shirt, Corey's got one on. I've got one on here. If you're watching on YouTube or My City TV suddenly, shout out. What up? What up? Don't forget, you can see this show every Tuesday and Thursday here in the Montgomery County area on My City TV at 3 o'clock.
Channel 12?
I think so.
That's what I've been told.
It's My City TV on Suddenlink, or you can go to My City TV online. They stream the stuff on there.
Do they really?
They do really. So you can see these beautiful faces all over the television in Conroe every Tuesday and Thursday.
I feel like the Queen Bee.
You are the Queen Bee.
You right.
Yeah.
You're right. All the single nerds. All the single nerds. That's how I roll.
So some interesting stuff has happened over the last week.
Yeah?
I
don't believe you.
Yeah,
You should.
Like, I think interesting things probably did happen, but I doubt you know them.
I'm staring at Nico's mop on his head, and it looks like he's got potato chips up there. Like,
Nice.
just stuck. Like, lean down, Nico. Show Corey. Look, potato chip.
Yeah,
You see it?
Yeah, I think that might be a potato chip. In
Boy
his hair.
got hungry.
You
But,
know, he recycles.
Have you heard the Charlie Sheen story?
No.
So, Charlie Sheen,
Hang on. Is he still winning?
I guess so, Tiger's
He doesn't
blood.
stop winning.
Okay, well then go on then.
He's all the way up, for sure.
He is.
So, Charlie Sheen has had a pretty successful career money-wise, like making money.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's been fortunate enough to not go the Nick Cage route and buy stupid things. He's bought things, I guess, that are still relevant and make money.
I don't know. I think people aren't a good thing to pay for.
Maybe
Catch
so.
my drift there.
Maybe so. But he just recently put up for auction a Babe Ruth World Series baseball ring that he owned.
Okay.
Now, do you guys know what's going on in the life of Charlie Sheen?
I know he has an illness.
He does, which he is now being sued for
Correct.
multiple times over.
Oh.
He may have given it to some people.
And now he's selling a ring, and he says it's just because I've enjoyed my time, it's time for someone else. I think he needs the money.
I don't.
You don't think he needs the money?
No. He actually.
I think he needs the money.
He signed with FX like 2 years ago, $100 million deal when they re-upped Anger Management.
What's Anger Management?
He has a TV show right now with FX.
Oh, does he? Is it called Anger Management?
Mm-hmm. And
I thought that was the movie with Ben Stiller.
So this show was essentially the character from 2.5 Men.
Okay.
Is now a therapist.
Is it still on?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the deal was it was rather unprecedented at the time. You know, FX, they do crazy deals.
They do.
For example, with Louis C.K.,
I like him.
who's hilarious. With Louis C.K., they don't actually see the show until he turns it in like a day before it airs.
We trust you.
They were the only network that would agree to that deal, and that's why he signed with him. He took way less money. He was also, at the time, allegedly fielding offers from one of the movie stations, HBO or Showtime.
Wow.
But they would not give him the final cut of any show. They were like, well, no, we still have people, we want to vet it. And he was like, not interested then. I don't have to do it.
Right, because didn't
I
Louis
want
C.K.
to be able to final cut all my stuff.
Well, Louis C.K. with that show, didn't he like self-produce that, like poured all
Completely.
of his own money into that? So it was basically like make or break for him at that point. I'm pretty sure I've seen an interview where he was like, the show I created, it was like make or break. If it didn't make, like I was broke, I had to start over.
Yeah, yes, that was part of the deal. Was that that's part of the deal that he got with FX, and that's why they agreed to give him final cut, because he was like, "What if I pay for all of it?"
Right.
But initially, in the beginning, they were the only people who were even willing to negotiate about final cut. Also, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they picked up off of a pilot shot in their apartment.
That's awesome.
Completely no one had ever heard of these people. No one knew who these people were.
Charlie Day's hilarious.
And the name of the episode was Charlie Gets Cancer. And
that was without Danny DeVito,
right?
obviously.
Yeah, I think Danny DeVito found them.
Oh, okay.
And was the middleman to connect the dots to
Man,
FX.
I hope that happens to our pilot we shoot.
That would be awesome. That would be
That'd
awesome.
be crazy.
Danny DeVito just shows
You know,
up.
Facebook is looking for original programming. Let's get this pilot shot and send it to them.
Okay, all right.
You never know what
we'll be
happens.
Facebook's baby. But so FX makes these crazy deals. And so
They do.
Anger Management was in the middle of their second season. They were replacing Selma Blair with another actress. And also
like Selma
Charlie
Blair.
Sheen. I don't either. She's not in a lot of
No,
stuff.
I
that
like her.
Oh, she's not in a lot of stuff that I like.
Do you like Hellboy?
That's one of the few things she's
Nailed
in.
it. That's all I need.
Okay, all right, I guess.
Done.
That's it.
One
Dunzo.
thing, that's it. Joey's in forever.
Dunzo.
You did one thing I like. I'm yours.
Two
I'll do
things.
it forever.
There was 2 movies.
I think she was way worse in the second one than she was in the first.
I
too.
like Selma Blair. She got that weird look about her.
That's why I don't like her. Like I don't trust.
That's why I
she's
do
got
like her.
like weird bad actress eyes. I don't think she even knows what she's doing. Yeah.
Eyes.
She got that Maisha Tate look for me. You know, that one weird eye, lazy
I
eye.
can't stand that chick either.
I love that chick.
I like
I'm a little less.
I like that girl's body.
I'm a
Aisha
little less
Tate.
excited that she got her nose bump fixed because now she looks
Normal.
Yeah, normal. And I have no shot at normal.
Right, that's true. That's fair. So anyway, yeah, when they were kind of redoing some stuff for the show, retooling it a little bit, they re-upped him for, I think, 100 more episodes, and they basically gave him $100 million.
Is he all the way up?
I mean, he's loaded, and he was making a ton of money with.
2.5 million.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, these lawsuits have got to be killing it, man.
Not really, because they're new. He actually was getting extorted by these people, and they were taking a bunch of money from him, extorting him. They were like, you need to pay us money, or we'll go public with the allegations that we're now suing you about. And so, I don't know. I feel like he's probably doing pretty good money-wise, but
Isn't he also trying to shop like another major league baseball movie?
He wants to make another. Yeah, but I think it's just because Charlie Sheen likes making stuff. I think
he's winning.
I think he's.
He always wins.
I think genuinely he likes to be on TV and in movies, and so I think that's why he pursues these kind of projects.
Do you think he would have been better if he went by Charlie Estevez instead?
No, I think he needed the Sheen name in the beginning, honestly.
Oh,
But they both had pretty good careers. But no, I don't think he needs.
Emilio.
I don't think he needs the money. I think he.
You think he's just selling it because he's selling it?
Yeah, because here's how you know if he would need the money.
Okay.
It would be the Johnny Depp scenario, where people are suing him for the money that he owes them.
You know, now he might be getting in trouble again for the whole Australia thing.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
What now?
Well, you know the story about the Australia thing.
Yeah, because the girlfriend brought the dogs.
Right, you're not allowed to do
And
that.
no, you're not. You're
Right, so
very
they go-
much not.
So they supposedly settled it, but then I just read another article where the prime minister is looking at reopening or something, or now charging him or something like that.
So okay,
He's just going downhill for the J-Dep.
yeah. Well, J Depp, he apparently was a little out of touch. That brings me to something I'm going to talk about though. When people get in trouble with stuff, hiring lawyers.
Okay. We talked about this during the break. Let's do this. We got time.
All right. So I'm going to mention political names, but this isn't a political thing. This is just these high-profile people are kind of the easiest people to name. So growing up, my mom always used to tell us, because I wasn't the best kid, and she was like, listen, if you ever get arrested, you don't say a word. You don't say a word. Do not say a word. You call me, or you call a lawyer.
In that
you
scenario,
do not say a word.
In that scenario, less is more.
And she said, Corey, I know you. You're
Oh,
such a smart butt. You would probably
used a different
try.
word.
You would probably try and talk your way out of whatever it is, and you would probably get yourself in more trouble because they might be smarter than you, Corey. So don't talk.
Just say nothing.
Just say nothing. So when these high-profile people,
My
hire-
mom, on the other hand, told me, go to a country where you can't get extradited.
right? Well, that's good advice too. It really is.
She said, if something happens, leave the country.
And what really reaffirmed that to me in the modern setting is I watched that documentary on Netflix, The Making a Murderer.
Yeah, I never watched it.
And it's really interesting. But in the beginning, both the guy who they wind up later basically saying may or may not have killed this person, and the documentary really makes it look like he doesn't do it.
Right.
The prosecutor has since said, oh, there's things you guys don't know, but the case is pretty weak. The other,
Right.
the one of the reasons he gets convicted and even charged is they connect him to an accomplice who's a kid who mentally is like right at the level.
Which is like his nephew, right?
His nephew. And the kid is like mentally right at the level where he's borderline. Whether or not he's even supposed to be in special school or not.
Okay,
And the
short
cops
bus.
are talking to him without permission for like 4 hours. And they trick him into basically admitting all of it.
Right. I read something on that.
And that really convinced me that you need to have a lawyer present no matter what's going
yeah.
on when you're dealing with the police.
Or
Just because
leave the country.
the police have the obligation to solve a crime. And I'm not saying good or bad, whatever. But if you aren't involved in whatever's going on, you need to protect yourself to the utmost degree.
Right, because, okay, here it is. I support the police.
Yeah, absolutely.
I back the blue.
I would like to see all crimes solved.
Yeah, right, but they do have quotas.
Right,
They
and there's
do
pressure.
have pressure on them to solve cases.
And
they try to
internally,
wrap 'em up.
they've got to feel pressure to get these things solved.
Yeah, definitely.
And so
Nobody's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes.
There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be mix-ups. The best way to protect yourself is lawyers. So, like when the election was going on, in my family, there were people who said they didn't want to vote for Hillary because She hired a lawyer during the FBI
Now, I
investigation.
didn't vote for Hillary, but I don't blame her because what we're getting back
Well,
to,
exactly.
hire a lawyer.
You have to hire a lawyer.
If you
anytime.
didn't study the law, hire a lawyer.
Right, and then
or leave the country.
Yahoo
She
posted.
was a lawyer.
Right, she was a lawyer. However,
You hire a lawyer.
hire a lawyer.
Or leave the country.
Running for president can't do that.
I would still have left the
And then
country.
now with the Russia investigation going on,
Then I would
Going
have
to
been,
Cancun.
I would have been on TV, like, doing
You're-
all my promotions,
you're an
like,
idiot.
vote for me for president, but I'm not there.
right, I'll
So
pardon
when
myself.
things go wrong, it's not my fault.
Right, you would get 0.
I wasn't even there.
Why would 0 votes? I mean, you would not even be able to run
10,
that.
10 trillion votes.
I don't think I would get 0 votes. Someone would vote for me.
At least 10.
Yeah, at least.
I guess you have Nico's vote.
I'd
Apparently.
at least probably
Boom,
get
at
3%.
least one.
At least 3%.
So the Green Party can't get 3%. The out of the country party is
Okay,
going to get 3%.
1.5%. Because all those college kids are like, man, I like that guy. He's
not even here.
That's
gets
what I
it.
want to do. Like, he's doing it through social media. Yeah, I'm voting for that guy.
So
1.5% Joey Savage
anyway,
for president 2020.
Anyway, Yahoo posted a headline where literally Trump hired lawyers about the Russia thing. That's not news. It shouldn't be news. It should just be a smart idea
Right.
to protect yourself.
Or he should leave the country.
Stop saying that.
He's already president. He can leave the country.
Perhaps on that one, maybe whatever.
Nailed it.
So
Nailed
anyway,
it.
Get away from
the idea that hiring a lawyer
Is
is
bad.
bad.
Right.
It's become this stigma, and like cop shows always push that. Law and Order, they're always like, "Well, did you do something wrong?" And it's like, no, but I don't want to go to jail for a crime I
Right.
didn't commit either.
No, but I don't know what lingo you're about to throw at me, and this guy does.
Right. This
So-
guy's going to help me out.
Right.
And
you
so
always
yeah,
need an insurance policy.
exactly.
You
And
never
so,
go to a fight by yourself.
right. You bring a team that you
Duh.
train.
Right.
So all these things when you get like when you hear like Charlie Sheen and you hear like Johnny Depp are in these lawsuits or in these things, and you've got to get lawyers. You got to protect yourself.
Got
It's-
to do
If
it.
Johnny Depp had a lawyer
People
in
are
the very
surprised
beginning,
that someone does the very basic of what they're supposed to.
right, to protect their rights. So like for Johnny Depp and the kids with the dogs in Australia,
Right.
If he'd hired a lawyer on day one when he was
Probably
going
would
there,
have been done by now.
right, the lawyer would have been like, hey, just you can't bring the dogs,
Right. Can't do it, man.
can't do it,
Right.
because he broke international law.
Right. Or like the YouTube guy you guys talked about last week. If you
Right.
had a lawyer and be like, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
That's-
talk to people. Don't
No.
talk to your fans.
No, don't do
unless
that.
I approve it.
Right. I'll scan your email for you.
Let's scan out to a break here real quick. When we come back, who knows what's going to happen? Because this episode is going crazy. This is episode 64 of Nerd Thug Radio.
Ugh.
You didn't think I would do it.
I was hoping you wouldn't.
Hashtag talking nerdy to you.